My name is Kellen Z. Alder. I'm a Mexican-American artist, and I'm one of the co-founders of Latino Arts of Long Island, an organization that has helped to set up platforms, creative platforms for other Latin American artists. Because when I moved to Long Island 30 years ago, there wasn't really an understanding or appreciation of Latin art, especially my paintings, Mexican paintings. So a number of us have gotten together to host exhibitions like this at the La Sala de Pepe, and we're printing them up today at the Loisaida, who have generously offered the printing paper and ink and facilities to do that.
My name is Justin Araya. I am the graphic design intern.
Hi, my name is Marissa Montoya. I am the project manager at the Latino Arts of Long Island.
I'm an artist first. I've always done like drawing and stuff since I was a kid. And I also do think it's interesting to have like kind of a more structured and academic look at arts, which is why I like doing art on the side, but also having graphic design where I could like apply rules that I learned from my teachers or other artists and stuff. I could do my own art, and I could also learn art from other people and use those influences in different ways.
I prefer to take photos. I've tried painting, I've tried working with my hands like clay and whatnot. I don't have a great memory, but everything comes back when I see a photo. And while there's nothing that really takes away from the impact of being in a moment, I think, photography allows you to at least recall that moment most sharply.
Mi nombre es Carlos Morales y soy una artista visual. Mi conexión con este evento surgió porque esa es una colaboración entre LALI, que es la organización que se llama Latino Arts of Long Island, y Sala de Pepe. Y cuando nosotros hablamos sobre tener una exhibición, un trabajo colaborativo, pensamos en cómo podíamos crear una exhibición que hablara de la importancia de la cultura latina, y pensamos que una de las cosas que define la cultura latina es la música. Entonces pensamos por qué no crear una exhibición y pedir a los artistas que diseñaran una pieza gráfica inspirada en alguna canción que ha tocado sus vidas. Y bueno, fue como surgió esta exhibición, y pienso que estamos muy emocionados porque las piezas que han sido enviadas son piezas que definitivamente una cosa que tienen en común es el color, y es otra cosa que también habla mucho sobre la cultura latina, la música y el color. Para mí, habiendo crecido en la Ciudad de México, el color es algo de lo cual estaba rodeado todo el tiempo, y la música también, porque la música es una pieza crucial que juega un papel importante en tu vida desde que eres pequeña.
My name is Pepe Flores. I'm the co-founder with Lynn of the La Sala de Pepe, located on 73 Avenue C, between 5th and 6th Street, in the heart of Loisaida. Somebody came with the idea of doing like a competition or a show of album covers. Through the people from Long Island, we were able to materialize the idea.
My name is Michael Manning.
G. Zavala. Sandra MacValencia. Ashley Stanley.
Peter McCaffrey.
Tuje Gutierrez. Marie Roberts.
My girlfriend helped me search for Latin songs that I liked, and one of the genres I liked is called ska. It's just such a sweet moment that he listened to the song, just kind of reminded me of our relationship, and just how I want to enjoy it whatever time we have together.
I actually found out about this song from my cousin. She was saying it's about Puerto Rican liberation, and I thought that was really interesting and fascinating. So I illustrated the artist as well as the flag and kind of tried to make it an interesting piece to look at visually.
The title of the painting is Maria Callas, Listening to a Bird. I was very enchanted by her character of Carmen in the opera Carmen, and she reminds me of my dad a lot, and that's why I really love her, and I think she's like the closest I could think of when I think of a Latina opera singer.
My piece is really about kind of the nostalgia of New York and the nostalgia of the song, and how it kind of shows like the classic kind of working class man. I drew inspiration from that.
Working on a series of small squares of animal imagery, and it just happened to work very well with a song by a Spanish-American singer called Victoria Canal, who sings the song in English and has a very sort of mournful, beautiful sense of mourning. So I think it related well with the imagery. It was sort of like working from imagery to the song rather than song to the imagery.
My piece is based on Yo Perreo Sola, which is a song from Bad Bunny. And what's really meaningful about it, it talks about elevating the position of women in reggaeton culture, which tends to be very macho and like a lot of machismo within the industry. So he's trying to tell us, like, he's placing himself in a woman's shoes and saying that, hey, I don't need you to twerk, I can twerk by myself, which is actually the translation of Yo Perreo Sola.
La Bamba by Richard Valens, which is the first Spanish language song that was a hit in the United States. In the early 60s, my friend came from Cuba with her mother and father, and I spent almost every evening at their house eating arroz con pollo and drinking Cuban coffee. And my friend had a little record player, and she played La Bamba. And I decided to kind of make a modern mix of an album cover to honor my friend who was so important in my life. And I chose solid paint markers. I chose to do it a little more roughly. And those are the colors of the Mexican flag back there.